Yay!
Okay, hello everyone, Minspeed here with another video. Today I'm going to be using what I consider to be the worst machine gun in the game, so I'm going to show you it right now. Yeah, I think you recognise those. The laser machine gun. But normally you wouldn't really kind of put those together, you know, the term worst and laser in the same sentence really. If you guys know or remember from the original game, it was basically considered to be one of the worst, one of the best weapons. I'm getting confused now because look at it now. Yeah, one of the best weapons in the game because essentially frenzy fire could work with it, and it's gone from being one of the best to one of the worst now. So with frenzy fire, because of the rate of fire this weapon has, you could heal yourself at like the highest rate in the game possible. Basically, it was ridiculous. So now it's kind of like the opposite effect. That's why I haven't got frenzy fire equipped. It's not like I've done that on purpose to make it more difficult. It's that it would be completely pointless to have frenzy fire up. Although thinking about it, that would make it more difficult because I'd have, you know, less abilities that I could actually use. But anyway, yeah. So this is nice, got a dual long range. I'm just going to heal and then go back out there. Yeah, this is, I don't know what number of attempts this is to try and record this. It's insane. I've been trying to get a lot of recordings done on this. It's just, you know, typical that I had a corrupted recording, which is always nice when that happens. So yeah, hopefully this turns out okay. And I've just noticed someone's got a dragon fire, so that's cool. That's something that I might cover in the future, I'm not sure, because again, certain things got changes and stuff, but we'll see. So I guess if I'm gonna start out positive, let's try and talk about some positives about the weapon. It's got a fast rate of fire. That was never changed. I suppose I can't really talk about positives when I'm hitting +2s from that range. But yeah, fast rate of fire, pretty accurate. I mean, most of these shots are going to land, but you're not really doing too much damage. In terms of like directly in the perfect spot possible for moderate range, the damage is decent. Okay, it's not. I'm not going to like deny that. I'm not going to say that's terrible or anything. But apart from that, there aren't really many other good things to say about it. I mean, every other machine gun in the game works with frenzy fire, and based off of that, I mean, even the default machine gun's really good, to be honest. And oh god, that was a decent keg for once. Normally, I'm not getting good kegs, so I don't really don't really get to use keg much. But yeah, this is an exception because I don't have frenzy fire. But yeah, like even the default machine gun can be pretty good with frenzy fire, and on its own, I guess, in some respects. Yeah, so that's really like why I consider this to be the worst, because frenzy fire is like such a important and kind of polarizing ability in the game. Yeah, it's pretty insane really that this is the only one that it doesn't work with and that kind of stuff. So we're just going to try and hopefully get a bit of a showcase here of how bad it can be. I suppose I've already done a bit of that, and maybe, you know, some situations where it can be decent, and I'm trying to actually get some keg kills or at least some hits, and there's so much IUG it's not really working. So if I can try and sort of remember some of the stuff that I was mentioning last time, I say last time, the 20 attempts or whatever it's been, when I was trying to record it before. Okay, so you can kind of see here when people have got frenzy fire up, I kind of thought like maybe it's best to sort of kind of make people cancel it by throwing like a keg down or some sort of way to sort of make them cancel frenzy fire, so that kind of puts us on a bit of an even playing field, because obviously the fact I'm not able to heal is pretty much like a massive disadvantage here. And I just got destroyed by that dragon fire there. So yeah, it kind of works out well on this map actually, the dragon fire. But yeah, another negative that I thought about is the fact that alternate fires aren't in the game. So basically, I mean, the alt fire for this weapon wasn't insane anyway. Basically what it was sort of like a very close range, like the definition of close you have to be, close range beam. And yeah, that did a lot of damage up close, but it was very limited in what it could do. It actually shot faster than the normal fire rate on this, which is saying a lot. I was a commando here. Oh yeah, I saw that troop trap too late. I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, basically balance. Yeah, I'm going to switch, and hopefully we get another round on this map, because that'd be nice. Yeah, like the fact that alt fires aren't in the game, bit of a disadvantage again for this kind of weapon, because certain weapons I feel didn't need an alt fire. Like if you look at something like the Warfighter and the battle rifle, those are weapons that were already ridiculously powerful without the need for an alt fire, like that grenade that they had. This weapon, I feel like, is one of those things where, like, if it had that, it would make it not like insane, because frenzy fire was still the main selling point, but it would still make it better than it is now. You know, more, there'd be more use behind it, there'd be more to do with it. Are we going to get Kawaii Kick again, or are we going to get a different map? I'm going to run with it whatever we get, guys. I'm kind of sick of Riverside Rush, whatever. I'll take whatever map. You could have given me Seaside Skirmish, I would have stayed, because I need to sort of, I'm going mad here getting this to work. But yeah, so hopefully it's balanced now. I did switch over, but we'll see. Again, the only person that seems to bother, but what else is new? So yeah, you're going to see on this map as well, like, the damage is just awful in long range, because obviously Riverside Rush notorious for being pretty campy. Hopefully we can sort of make some sort of an advance, but I'm going to go to this flag first. Might as well. But yeah, so obviously mention those two things. Oh, hold on a sec. I mean, if this guy's got Frenzy Fire up, he's going to beat me. It's pretty obvious, because you saw the damage there was just so pitiful, you know. It's just terrible. And Frenzy Fire, again, was like the main selling point. It was like, you didn't have the weapon to sort of deal insane damage. You had the weapon to use it in conjunction with an ability to then just heal. And that was the way you'd beat people, by out healing them, essentially. You wouldn't do more damage, but you just managed to heal enough, you know, to just win in a lot of situations. So yeah, let's try and jump over here. Sometimes it doesn't work, it's a bit laggy. So let's see the damage from here, guys. Let's see the amazing damage. Yeah, 1, 2, and of course he's gonna escape. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. But yeah, really not the best map to kind of get anything going with this. Hopefully it's not going to be too campy, but we'll see. I'm just going to try and go back to that area. So yeah, I don't know if I already mentioned this actually. I did think of another positive, believe it or not, with this. Oh yeah. Why are they? I guess they. I don't know if they think like that I'm using a really overpowered weapon or something, but I don't know. You don't need to back away that much, but yeah, like I'm probably not even going to finish that guy off, because that's what this does to you, really. This weapon is just like one of those weapons, you know. You think I don't know, you think you're going to finish someone off and you don't, just because you're just literally doing no damage at all. Yeah, so another thing I thought of actually, in terms of like another sort of thing to sort of vouch for this, it does actually rank you up a bit faster than other machine guns. I mean, you're still better off using a shotgun, but this is just kind of like another thing to sort of, just for the sake of being positive, you know, just to talk about it. So yeah, in terms of like, oh, there's a guy down there. That's just Keg, 40 damage. That's kind of weak, but, and he's got, yep, you see guys, you see how long that took for me to kill him, because he had Frenzy Fire up, he still had it active. So again, it's another thing where it's like Frenzy Fire is just like a make or break for certain weapons. And there was actually another weapon in the game, I think I used it a few years ago. It was, I'm trying to think what it was now. Yeah, it was a burst fire machine gun. I think it was like a 3-shot burst, like the battle rifles, and that was great. Nice RPGs here. That was a burst fire weapon. It was, yeah, again similar to the battle rifles, and that didn't work with Frenzy Fire actually. So you know, again, that was one of the things where it's like a contention for like also being put here, but they actually did add Frenzy Fire to that. So this is kind of like on its own, really. So we're going to see if I can actually get a kill here, if this guy's using Frenzy Fire or not, or he's actually getting too close. Okay, so on the rare chance that someone didn't use Frenzy Fire, I didn't get RPG'd, and I had a bit of a moderate advantage, I actually won. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people would kind of complain again if, like, because I'm trying to think of ways to fix this, really. I mean, look at the damage here. I mean, I barely won that, really. Ways to fix this without sort of making it ridiculous, because a lot of people... This has always been a difficult weapon to sort of balance, because if you make it work with Frenzy Fire, it's too ridiculous in terms of, like, healing and stuff. But if you do much of anything else, it's just going to be too weak. You know what I mean? It's like... Oh, I didn't mean to, like, get in this guy's face when he spawned. I was going to go for the soldiers, but okay. And again, you see how quickly that guy's healing? It's a very obvious tell that you can't really do much of anything with a weapon. So yeah, I don't want to suggest that they should make Frenzy Fire work with it again. I'm not going to be that guy and say, oh, this needs to happen. I mean, I've got the most points on my team, but that doesn't say too much. I had a lot more kills in the other games I was playing. What the hell? That normally works. Okay. I'm going to try that again. I'm not going to be that guy and say, yeah, this needs to be done to make it better, because there are probably other ways to fix it or to make it kind of used again. But I don't know, I feel like certain people don't... Oh, great, of course he sees me. Right, hopefully he dies here as I'm trying to jump up here. I don't want to get blasted, but you can see that happening, can't you? Oh, no. Okay. Is there a gunner down there? I feel like there maybe is. Yeah, there is. But yeah, maybe, like, I don't know, increase the damage in this range, or maybe like overall or something. I feel like the rate of fire itself is good enough, you know. This might be something like worth talking about every time I cover a weapon that's crap. Just sort of like maybe say how it can be made better, because I feel like that's important to know. But yeah, maybe just a damage increase. Again, like, I don't think the rate of fire is terrible. I don't think there's much else you can do. I don't think it's a good idea to sort of allow Frenzy Fire back on it. Oh, I can't see, that's good. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, I can't really think of much else to say to sort of make it better. I mean, it's one of these cases where it's like, it's just one of those weapons now. I mean, it's not even on, like, banned... Like, it's not even banned from servers anymore because people just know how crap it is. It's one of those drastic changes. But that really just shows, you know, how reliant it was on Frenzy Fire, I guess. And now, speaking of Frenzy Fire, again, like, I don't see myself having much success with a weapon, like, outside of that. Really. So hopefully, like, I won't have to use it much more after this video, if it goes okay. We'll see, I don't know. But yeah, guys, it's just so annoying when you have, like, something recorded and it's so much better than what I've got here. You know, the map was better, the timing was better, the server was better, everything kind of worked out. Let me see if I can get up here. So 16 crit is okay, but not the freeze that followed. And I'm getting shot from over there. Just going to heal here and see, or maybe not. I don't know if I'm getting followed now or what. Yeah. Okay, I'm expecting to lose. Okay, never mind. Whenever you see Frenzy Fire, like, on the other guy's side, you just sort of think, yep, that's it, I'm done. But yeah, you probably saw, guys, it was just, it's very, I don't know, it's a very tense moment where you can just sort of like, okay, let me see if Frenzy Fire is going to be cancelled. Okay, it was cancelled. I'm going to try and back away, but again, no, probably going to lose. Yeah, I was close though. So I feel like the best option really is to just sort of cancel someone's Frenzy Fire if you can, get them to do that. People don't always do that though when they see an explosive. They don't always... what's this guy doing? I don't know if he's looking for someone. No. People don't always notice that, or like decide to cancel their Frenzy Fire. Oh, didn't even need to do that. Completely forgot it was a 2v1. Some people don't care, they'll just keep it up and stuff, but you know, when I've got Keg 5, you kind of have to sort of, if you don't want to get hit for a decent amount of damage. But yeah, like here, 2s and stuff, I'm really not providing a lot of extra support and cover fire and all that. But yeah, Let's just try and get the last kill, if this is going to be the last kill. I don't know. Nope. I will probably switch, and then hopefully if we do one more round I can sort of redeem any of this gameplay. Would be nice. And I got marked instantly when I spawned. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be Riv Sabrush again, let's be honest. Yeah, so really, I don't know, man, like, there are some people, to be honest, that don't really know that Frenzy Fire got removed from it. That's why I feel like at the start I said, like, I have to explain myself, because a lot of people will know this more so from the original game in terms of how insane it was, and really just, like, it's just, like, infamous is the best way to kind of describe it. It's the best word to use, I think. But yeah, because I've seen, like, you'll get, like, the odd low level that'll somehow, I don't know how, but they've, like, ended up in a high level server, and they've obviously, I've seen people do this, like, they'll have a laser, like a laser machine gun, and I just think, well, I feel sorry for that guy, because he's obviously going to get destroyed, you know, there's no other way around it. And they probably think, you know, a lot of people probably think it still works and stuff, and it's how it was, but it's not, you know. Again though, like I said, it's a difficult weapon to sort of work around. It's always been an awkward one, you know, notorious for being on, like, on lists, like server lists of, like, banned weapons and stuff. And yeah, you're not going to see that now until, I guess, if it gets buffed again, but I don't see that happening. So this really is, like, all of this kind of leads to me sort of deciding on this and nothing else. And Dragonfire, okay, oh yeah, it's still that guy. Yeah, like I said, the Dragonfire might be something worth talking about in a future video. That's something else kind of similar, where something that used to be kind of insane got a few nerfs. I mean, it did get nerfed a lot in the original game as well, but so I'm just gonna try and, I mean, again, this guy's a low level. He might not know that the Dragonfire got nerfed, and again, it's the same case with certain people with the laser. They might think, oh, this is as good as our, oh, nice gameplay, guys. Double blasted there. Yeah, if that hadn't happened, I might have actually got another kill there, I'm not sure, but some people just blast you regardless of what weapon you're using. Yeah, yeah, so maybe the Dragonfire is something to look at in the future in terms of getting so many, like, so many changes. And again, like I said, that guy might not realise if he's quite new to coming back to BFH and stuff. But I think it is nice to know for some people that, like, certain weapons that were known to be overpowered have sort of changed now, because certain, you know, certain suggestions were made for years, and Easy obviously never did anything about it. Oh god, I thought I was going to get killed again. If they'd have, like, teamed up then together to sort of blast me, then I probably would have died. Hopefully my keg can go in there. 72, alright. Come on. No one's died yet though, and I got blasted again. Okay. Did a guy up there? Yep. Yeah, like, really, that's pitiful damage. You can see what I mean there about the accuracy. It is accurate. I'm not going to say that's not true, because it is. I was going to say I'll cancel that guy's Frenzy Fire, but he cancelled it himself. Okay. I guess he just pressed a bunch of keys at once, because he just went from Frenzy Fire to shield instantly, which is fine, you know. Okay, here we go. Yep, blasted again. This is, again, what was happening to me. Typically, like, the first one I joined was decent. And then afterwards, after that, it just went downhill. Like, there were pirate kegs, there were commandos, as you can see there, there was blasting strike and MGLs and all that, just good fun. But yeah, I'm just going to sort of, like, work with what I've got here. Let's see where else they are. They've got 3 flags, so I mean, it's not, I'm not going to say it's unbalanced. That's always a nice advantage to have. And there's a commando here somewhere. Okay. I'm going to say, you see a teammate just randomly shooting at someone, or just shooting at nothing, there's got to be a commando there. He's not just terrible. I'm not going to shoot that guy because he just spawned. I'm glad I didn't land in the water there. Yeah, so again, very weak shots, but I was actually sort of tagging that guy in the air. So, I don't know, it contributes, I guess. Goes towards something. I feel like I'm going to switch again. Might as well. Or maybe I can't. Yeah, it's very difficult in BFH to sort of set up a game, to set up a server and sort of join a game that's a map that you like and enough sort of elements flow together so that it's a decent video and stuff, you know. But I think, did someone already switch over? I'm not sure. Oh, it's this guy again. But I admire his courage, I admire his persistence to keep using the Dragonfire, because I actually enjoyed that in the original game. A lot of people hate me for saying that, but even after like the nerfs and stuff, it's still a weapon that I think is pretty cool. Talking more about the Dragonfire now than this, but oh well. There's not really much to sort of cover now. But yeah, like I said about the alt fires, I mean, I don't know if they'll ever come back. I'm not saying that like they need to or anything, because that's not true. Like I said, a lot of weapons didn't need them. A lot of weapons were already too good, like the Warfighter and stuff. Is this guy going to blast me? Yeah, probably. If my shield would come out. Nope. But yeah, like, in terms of this, that would make it a bit better. I don't want to say, like, there'd be certain cases for it being insanely good then. Okay, he's going to blast me again. At least my shield came out that time. But I guess, like, I don't know, there might be some certain areas where you can say, okay, against this knifer or whatever, I was able to successfully use the alt fire and laser him down or whatever. And again, like, you could heal pretty quick with that as well. But again, you're not going to be able to have frenzy fire with it, so you kind of feel like saying, well, what's the point? But yeah, I think that guy's still up there, is he? No, I don't know. Someone behind me, maybe? Okay, I don't even know what's going on now. There's too many explosives at once. Will I switch? I'm going to switch now if I can. Yeah, okay. I feel like this was needed. When you feel like there's more action on one side than the other. Okay, so we don't actually have our... Okay, we've got it now. I kind of spawned a bit too early. Where else? Yeah, might as well try and cap that other flag then. It's probably the best thing to do if we're going to try and still keep a win going here. Despite me not doing amazing, in my opinion, with these weapons. But it's nice to, I guess, sort of find a server finally where I can sort of use this. And it's not too terrible. Is that a soldier just bunny hopping? Oh no, it's a... Actually, yeah, it's a gun around a soldier. I'm just going to cap this and ignore them for a bit. Okay, it's capped, that's fine. So we're going to laze this guy. I'm basically tickling him with a weapon. Again though, like, I'm not going to say it's not accurate, because it definitely is. I mean, in the air there, you can see, like, decent hits. I mean, again, maybe that's another case to say maybe it wouldn't be wise to sort of buff the damage too much, because even from here, like, it's hitting, you know, it's hitting people. It's just not doing much damage. But can you imagine if this was doing like 6s and stuff, like all similar to like the caliber of a long range machine gun? Should probably try and close the gap here, but it's too dangerous, I guess. It's too risky. Is that a commando? Ah, it's a soldier. Couldn't tell. Oh, come on, man. Again, that doesn't help, like, if someone's got marked target up. I don't know if that's a teammate or not. We'll see. No, it's not, because that guy just stepped on it. When, like, someone's marked, you kind of feel like you're doing more damage with it than you are, which is a bit annoying. You kind of feel like, okay, I'm going to finish this guy off, and then you don't. It's a bit irritating. Okay. I'm going to try and go round, maybe go round across here now. But yeah, I actually did buy, because obviously you can't rent, I had to buy this one just for this video, really, because I didn't want to sort of like have no other machine gun to use in case... oh, there's a soldier here. I think he's going to blast me, guys. Okay, there we go. So I had to move back a little bit more, otherwise I feel like I would have done way less, but okay, I'm getting... Oh god, there's a... I couldn't even think what class this guy is. Okay, I still killed him, that's fine. I didn't even know what he was then. He scared me a bit. Yeah, so I had to buy it for Unlimited just for this video. Honestly, guys, you're not going to see me using this ever again, unless obviously the recording doesn't work again, and then it's like, okay, I've got another excuse to bring it out again, but I really don't want to. But yeah, okay, this is a really crap spot for me. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. And apart from an RPG, maybe. Okay, so he doesn't have frenzy fire now. We've established that. I'm gonna get RPG'd unless he's gone up there, I think. I'm just gonna heal then. Maybe he's around the corner now or over the fence. I'm not really too sure. Let's stick with the dragon fire guy for a bit and see how he's doing. Didn't really notice what other weapons he was using, to be honest. Okay, so he died. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. Throw a keg over here. Oh, it did hit, but not much damage. Although it wasn't a direct hit or anything. Okay, I'm going to try and like get this soldier. I don't know who's got Blasting Strike and who hasn't. You kind of assume that most soldiers have got it. I don't care if anyone saw me there. I'm just going to try and... Where's he gone? Okay. So maybe here is more the sweet spot. Yeah, kind of. Combined with the rate of fire. Yeah, that guy's got Blasting Strike. Come on, finish him off with the keg, please. Or not. I swear if he kills me... Okay, thank God. That would have been really embarrassing. Okay, never mind. Never mind, it's come back. That classic outfit. But yeah, that guy's using the machete. I did actually try and record with a knife earlier today. That didn't work out too well either. I haven't had a great day for recording, but in terms of that, I mean, the machete's not going to be in the video. I think that's a pretty decent weapon. I'm not going to say what I'm going to use for that yet. It might be a little later down the line, because I'm not a big commando guy, at least not with knives, but... okay. Let's just try and get up there again. I'm just going to like RPG this time, or if I can do it properly, that would be nice. Not try and do like jumping on the rocks and stuff, that's kind of pointless. Oh, he's dead. Alright. So what happens when you've got a sniper on your team? People just die. That's the best way to... Right, so that's the teammates one, yeah? Surely, yeah. I had to be sure, guys. I don't trust myself to sort of get that right either today. Okay, they've gone over here. Okay. Alright, so his Blasting Strike's probably on 5. Oh, crap. There we go. And I'm going to get hit by a single nade. Oh, I didn't, but he's sort of backing away enough to the point where... Oh. Okay, I'm going to heal now if I can. I feel like that commander's going to come straight back for me there. Or I'm just going to get hit by grenades. Either or. Okay, let's just like... Let's try and run in and I'm just... Oh. Okay, let's do that instead. Let's run in and get hit by a troop trap on 5. That's what I was trying to do, guys. I just didn't tell you. But yeah, it's been kind of close. I mean, again, one of those situations where team switch is a bit of a godsend. It would be nice if that had been in the original game, but you know, it's one of those things. Just nice to have it now, I guess, to sort of just to try and monitor the game. And someone's using magic, really. I'm glad I'm not on the other side now, to be honest. All right, so now again, like, literally, I mean, like, it's quick, you know, when it's consistent fire, but there's not much else I can say, guys. You know, without frenzy fire, it's just one of those terrible kind of experiences, really, in my opinion, with this kind of weapon. It's just a bit of a gimmick, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully this was okay for a video. Yeah, hopefully you understand why I think that's the worst machine gun in the game. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.